Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us here on High Button Sports. We are at Beasley Field once again here in Dartmouth, getting ready for our first game of the day between Team Manitoba, the Elmwood Giants, and the Team Ontario 1, the Kitchener Panthers. Justin Scott getting ready to dig into the box for the Giants here. They'll be facing Josiah Stairs on the mound for the Panthers. Slightly cooler than yesterday, which is a nice change. Yesterday pushing nearly 40 degrees with the Humidex. Better day for everyone. Stairs, the southpaw, delivers the first pitch of the ball game, and we are underway as that misses just outside. Giants fell yesterday to the Dartmouth Renegades in their first matchup while the Panthers beat the Metro Marlins. Is that pitch taken for a strike on the outside corner of the plate? Counts even at 1-1. Scott, the Giants shortstop, led the Manitoba Junior League in stolen bases this season. Rips this one to left field. And running back, it's going to be a tough play. Looking up, and that one's off the fence. And Scott's going to second, and he will round but stop. And a great start to the ball game for the Elmwood Giants, as that ball hit over the head of the left fielder, Blake Jacklin, out there. And the Giants in business to start this one off. That'll bring up Easton Grieve, who had a great ball game yesterday at the plate, moving up from the 7th spot to the 2-hole. Being rewarded for his efforts. Lefty on lefty matchup here. That pitch outside, ball one. The Giants yesterday had trouble getting base runners on, so this is certainly a nice change for them. Ideal start to the game. So that pitch taken for a strike. We're even 1-1. Stairs moving rather quickly on the mound, not wasting any time. Getting the sign, coming set. Delivering. Ball in the dirt. 2-1. Grieve set in the box. 2-1 pitch way outside. 3-1. Grieve is way ahead in the count. Giants looking to cash in a run early. That pitch swung on and missed by Grieve. He was behind the fastball, and we are full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Panthers, the home team, wearing the white today. Giants in the blue tops. That ball ripped to the second baseman. Fielded cleanly and flipped on to first. As the umpire takes a tumble there on the first base side. Much to the delight of the fans. Everybody loves to see an official go down. And a smooth play there from David Paulson at second base. And a productive out to advance the runner to third for Grieve. One away for the 3-spot hitter, Owen Harms, who made a couple excellent defensive stops in their matchup yesterday that we saw here at Beasley. Another left-handed hitter. Both teams have a plethora of left-handed hitters in their lineups. First pitch swung on to the left side. That's fielded by the shortstop. It's going to score a run. The throw into first is wild, and it pulls the first baseman off the bag. And so that's going to score a run on the E6 there, as Henriquez, who's had a great defensive game yesterday, lost control of that one. And the Giants take an early 1-0 lead. That'll bring in the cleanup hitter, Adam Sendin, the first baseman for the Giants today. First pitch taken for a strike. So the Panthers, who had an excellent defensive game yesterday, turned 3 double plays against the Marlins. Will look to do so here. Certainly a double play situation. Stairs comes set. Delivers, and that one's popped up into foul territory right near our cameraman, Jeff. Over his head. He had no play. It's the count now 0-2. Stairs looking for a big punch out here. Harms taking his lead off of first base. That ball fouled back once more, and we'll try it again, 0-2. It appears someone dropped that ball behind home plate. One of our umpires sounded like Blaine. We'll do the 0-2 once more. Called strike 3 on the outside corner. Stairs got the punch out he needed, and they're 2 away. Sendin asking the home plate umpire if that's as far as he'll go today. And the Panthers are going to look to get out of this with just the 1 run. Riley Craw, the third baseman, another left-handed hitter. Takes the signs from his third base coach, and he'll dig into the box. Craw batting 5th. He'll be followed by Duguay, Nychik, Seawalk, and Botterill. Same 9 players in the starting lineup as yesterday, as that pitch swung on and missed. Bit of a check swing by Craw. The only change to the lineup, Nychik and Grieve swapping places, a 2 for the 7 spot. After Grieve, as I mentioned, had a great day at the plate yesterday and a couple stolen bases. Stairs delivers the 0-1 inside. Count draws even. The 1-1. Cut on back up the middle, and Stairs fields it cleanly. He'll run it to first and flip it to the first baseman to retire the side. So Manitoba gets 1 run unearned on the E6 after having 1 hit, and they'll leave 1 runner on. We'll be back for the bottom half of the first inning here on High Button Sports. We'd like to thank today's feature game sponsor, Kent Rogers. Thank you for sponsoring this weekend's tournament. As we're getting ready for the bottom half of the first inning, Giants leading 1-0. The Panthers will look to get that run right back, and here's how they will line up today. Will Pollard leading off playing right field. Blake Jacklin in his familiar 2 spot playing left. Eric Martin playing center field today. Simon Grinberg will back clean up, and he'll be the designated hitter. Tyler Henricus, the smooth fielding shortstop. AJ Carosas in the 6th spot, had a 3-run home run in yesterday's game against the Marlins. Robbie Gauthier, the first baseman, batting 7th. He was the DH yesterday. Ben Salazar behind the dish. And David Polson down from the leadoff spot to finish off the order, playing second base. They will face Hayden Mahi from the Elmwood Giants on the mound, looking to take advantage of his team's early lead. And we will see what it has in store for us here. As Pollard does a little landscaping in the right-handed batter's box. Looks down to third. Third base coach not giving any signs. Third base coach rocking an excellent pair of stirrups. Much respect to you, sir. And Mahi's ready for his first pitch of the game. Fires that one in. A funky delivery from Mahi on the mound. Not much of a leg kick, more of a step and throw, but he's got good velocity, as it appears from up here. That pitch called strike on the outside part of the plate, and quickly 0-2 to Will Pollard. Mahi comes set. Another pitcher moving quickly here. Delivers that one, fouled off, and Pollard will stay alive. Much as they were yesterday, the Panthers dugout lively down there, rooting on their players and letting the other team have it. That's baseball. The 0-2 once more. Hit to the left side shortstop. A nice play. The flip onto first, and a tough throw is in time to retire Pollard. An excellent play by Owen Harms, who continues to put on a defensive clinic here this weekend at the U22 Baseball Canada National Tournament. Very tough backhand play, and then to go across the body there, throwing it quickly onto first base. Well done. Blake Jacklin, the 2-hole hitter, had a good day at the plate yesterday. Once again, sporting those bright red batting gloves. He drops a bunt down the third base line, but that's going to squeak foul. An attempt on the drag bunt there. Got a grass infield. Sometimes the ball rolls slower. Allows for the base runner to get out, especially that left-handed batter's box, quickly. And we'll see if he shows bunt here again. Third baseman doesn't seem to think so, playing awful deep. The 0-1, taken. And that one just missed. Mahi, you could tell, wanted it. Count draws even 1-1. Mahi delivers. That pitch ripped to the right center gap. And underneath it will be the right fielder, Caden Seawalk, and quickly 2 down here. Mahi working efficiently. And Eric Martin, the tall left-handed batter, will dig in, playing center field. Mahi delivers quickly to Martin. Ball taken low. Sun starting to peek through the clouds here at Beasley. So that pitch low once more. Mahi will have to bring it up a little bit. The 2-0 misses low once more, and quickly Martin is ahead. 3 balls, no strikes. Three 3-0 pitch low, and 4 pitches down in the dirt. Martin will take his base. The Panthers have their first base runner of the morning, And Simon Grinberg, the designated hitter. Dig in, he played in the field yesterday. Gets to just handle the bat today. Panthers all day yesterday were very aggressive on the base path, stealing just about every bag they could. Martin doesn't have a very big lead. He won't be going. That pitch called, strike on the outside part of the plate. Mahi working ahead quickly here. Looking to strand that runner at first base. Martin's lead slightly bigger now as he has that oven mitt guard on, and this one's ripped to the right side. That's going to drop for a base hit. Seawalk fields it, and Martin's going to round second. Almost falls, but he'll get back in time. And so the Panthers are cooking here with runners on first and second. Looking to start a little 2-out rally. That'll bring in Tyler Henriquez. Had a good day yesterday as well. The whole Panthers lineup, top to bottom, really hit the Marlins hard. One of the few right-handed batters in this lineup. Mahi comes set. Delivers that pitch down and away. Mahi's going to want to retire this batter quickly, as the more base runners you get, the more mentally draining it can be for a pitcher, where you lose your command. We see it start to slip away. That one missed just upstairs. 2 balls, no strikes quickly to Henriquez. That pitch ripped to the right side, and it is going to carry foul into the bullpen down the right baseline. 2-1. Henriquez just behind that one, but some solid contact for sure. It's a big batter for Mahi to get on the mound. You've got Carosas on the on-deck circle, who had the bomb yesterday. That pitch in there for a strike. And Mahi works it back even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2. Just down, and the umpire almost sounded like he called a strike there. But a good eye from Henriquez, and the count will be full 3-2. With 2 outs, the runners will be on the move here. So a single likely scores 1, and that one's hit to the left side. Harms fields it, throws it to first, and the side is retired. So Mahi works out of the jam and strands 2 runners on 1 hit, 1 walk. But no runs for the Panthers in the bottom half of the first. We'll be back with the top of the second, once again here on High Button Sports. We're set here for the second inning at Beasley Field. Leading off will be Dylan Duguay, the busiest man of the whole tournament yesterday at second base. Made 6 or 7 plays in his game on his own. There's a discussion with the first base dugout there. The umpire giving some instruct. The 0-1 to Duguay from Stairs. That one down and away, and we're even at 1-1. That pitch taken in the dirt as well. 2 balls, 1 strike. Giants dugout showing some life. Making a little bit of noise there. Trying to match the energy from the Panthers dugout. That pitch swung on and missed. Looked like an off speed from Stairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a big pitch here from Stairs. Would love to get the leadoff batter out quickly. And he does. Called strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. Duguay didn't love it. And neither did the dugout for the Giants. Regardless, 1 down. And here comes Owen Nychik. Giants backstop. Pants are filthy here for just the second inning of the game. Pitch called outside, ball 1. Stairs, set quickly, delivers that one, and it's hit towards center field. And underneath it is Martin. He'll make the catch. Quickly 2 away. In steps the right fielder, Caden Seawack. He'll hit from the right side of the plate. The batter's box chalk didn't last very long here today. It's already been kicked around with dirt as the first pitch taken off speed inside. 1-0. Teddy Brimblecombe starting to get loose down in the bullpen, so you got to think that Stairs is under a pitch count. So he delivers that pitch inside, 2-0. That one hit back to Martin in center field, and he only has to take a few steps in, so a very efficient inning from Josiah Stairs. Couple flyouts to center field and a strikeout. And the Giants held scoreless here in the top half of the second. We'll be back after this short break and a word from our sponsors on High Button Sports. Set here for the bottom of the second, and in steps the third baseman for the Panthers, A.J. Carosas. As I mentioned before, he had the big 3-run homer that really put away the Metro Marlins yesterday. Hit it to right center field. That one taken inside and low. 1-0. Mahi working quickly once again. That one called in the outside part of the plate, and we're even 1-1. Rather generous strike zone here from the umpire, which I don't hate. Keeps us moving quickly here this morning. That one down and away. One and one. Fouled back by Carosas. So we'll have to protect the plate here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch taken in the dirt and just misses the foot of Carosas, who jumps out of the way. A little bit of twinkle toes action in the batter's box. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and hit to center field. Left center, and it'll be the left fielder calling him off, and a nice play there from Easton Grieve. So Carosas is retired. And the first baseman, Robbie Gauthier, will now dig in for the Panthers. He was the DH yesterday, gets to play the field today. First pitch to him. Popped up. Harms going back into shallow left, and he's underneath it. Will make the catch with ease. And working quickly is Mahi now, 2 down. Seen a lot of great pitching action here so far this weekend. Pitchers working quickly and efficiently. Lots of aggressive approaches at the plate. Batters not waiting around for their pitch. So oftentimes the first one's the best one. Mahi delivers the first pitch here up and in to Ben Salazar, who's behind the dish today once again for the Panthers, as he was yesterday. The 1-0. Cut on and hit to the right side this time. Second baseman going back, and the right fielder will call him off, and that is caught by Siwak to retire the side. So a 6-pitch inning for the Giants, and they get exactly what they want out of Mahi. We will head to the top of the third. Giants still lead 1-0. Josiah Stairs finishing his warm-up pitches here as we're getting set for the top of the third inning. The Giants leading 1-0. The only run coming in the first inning, unearned. And it'll be Ryan Botterill, the designated hitter today, batting ninth. Not often you see the DH in the 9 spot. Another lefty-on-lefty matchup, as we've seen many of those. Stairs gets the sign he wants. Comes set. And the third inning's underway as a called strike at the knees. Botterill not even stepping out of the box. He's ready to go. And quickly the 0-1. That's called in the outside part of the plate as well. So 0-2 in about 15 seconds for Josiah Stairs on the mound. Comes set once more. Up and in. Taken for a ball. So the 1-2 here from Stairs. Look for the breaking ball. And it was, but it's popped up towards the third baseman. And it's caught by Carosas with ease, and 1 down for the Giants. Back to the top of the order now. Justin Scott had the double his first time up, the only hit for the Giants thus far. He later scored on the E6. As the Panthers dugout reminding the fielders it is indeed the top of the order. First pitch down and in. Scott's ahead, 1 ball, no strikes. Stairs deliver the 1-0 on the inside corner of the plate. A great pitch there. Draws even 1-1 as Scott looks back and makes sure that's as far as the zone will go inside. Umpire seems to nod and agree. 1-1, that's further inside, and that gets away. 2-1. Pretty decent sized crowd here at Beasley Field for a 10 in the morning game. On a Friday as well, a work day. That pitch just misses the outside corner, and the Panthers dugout wanted it. But instead it'll be 3 balls and a strike, and it's got to be a really good pitch here for Scott. Giants will need a base runner, as they haven't had one since the first. And that's cut on and hit towards the left fielder. And Jacqueline's underneath it. He's got a read. He'll make the catch. 2 down. Left fielder Easton Grieve will dig in. He grounded out to second base his first time up. The action in the Panthers bullpen has died off. Just didn't come quite over the plate far enough. Ball 1. Held back off the top of the fence and onto the track. Grieve will take the bucket off and adjust the hair, make sure it looks good for the cameras. 1-1, Stairs is set. That one fouled off, a check swing. Great hustle by the Panthers' Crawford Passy there to run out and get that foul ball. He pitched in yesterday's ball game. One of the greatest names I've ever had the pleasure to announce. That pitch cut on and missed, a breaking ball and a beauty. So Stairs gets a strikeout to end the inning, and it's 3 up, 3 down for the Panthers on defense. We'll head to the bottom of the third here shortly on High Button Sports. We'd like to take another moment to thank our feature game sponsor today, Kent Rogers, as we are ready for the bottom of the third inning here. Warm-up pitches are done. David Polson will dig in for the Panthers. Their leadoff hitter yesterday, so he's no slouch. Had a 2-for-4 day, a couple RBIs, and an excellent pair of stirrups. Much like his third base coach. Very stylish team, the Panthers, rocking the old school uniforms reminding me of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Mahi will get the sign on the mound and deliver. Showing bunt, pulls back, called strike anyways. So 0-1. Mahi moving quickly again. That one gets away from his catcher, Nijik, and count draws even 1-1. Time called in the field as Polson wants to step out and get himself fully ready for this pitch. One ball, one strike. The delivery inside, and it's 2-1. 2-1 pitch bounces off the plate. So Polson's ahead, 3 balls and a strike, and Mahi will want to get after him here. Pitch aggressively before it turns over to the top of the order. That pitch inside, and so it'll be ball 4. Polson will take his base. And it indeed will be the right fielder at the top of the order, Will Pollard. Pollard in his first at-bat grounded out to the shortstop on a very nice play by Owen Harms. One of many we've seen so far this weekend. Just on day 2. Lots of baseball left ahead of us. Here's the pitch from Mahi. Cut onto the right side, and the hit and run was on as Polson will advance to third base with ease, and a great call by the coaching staff there to put the hit and run on, and that was well executed. Matt Duguay appreciating that one up here in the broadcast booth. That's baseball, the dugout says. As we said yesterday, the Panthers were very aggressive on the base path. Showing that once more here, and they're in business with nobody out and 2 men on, runners on the corners for Blake Jacklin. Panthers looking to draw even here. They'd love to cash in that run from third. Tie up this ball game. Pitch as the runner's going, and another hit and run. That's going to drop on the left side this time. And Polson will score with ease. Pollard will advance to second. And 3 consecutive base runners here for the Panthers. And they have something brewing here in the bottom half of the third inning. First pitch swinging, 2 batters in a row for Kitchener's. That'll bring out the pitching coach here for the Giants. Try and reset Mahi on the mound. Jacklin continuing to stay hot at the plate. He had a good day yesterday. And an RBI single there. Mound visit is over. The umpire's broken it up. And that'll bring up Eric Martin to the dish. He walked his first time up. Was stranded at second base in the first inning. He's got 2 on for him here. Swings at the first pitch once more. So the Panthers awful aggressive at the plate here this inning. We apologize for having some technical difficulties with our first base camera here. We'll try and get that sorted out shortly for you. The 0-1 ripped to the right side, and Duguay with a diving stop. Nice play. The flip to first is in time, and a heck of a play there by Dylan Duguay, the busiest man of the tournament, and that'll make our highlight reel for the weekend for certain. Unbelievable stop there from Duguay, and the flip onto first to save a run for the Giants as Pollard advances to third while Jacklin will advance to second. But definitely a run-saving play as the cleanup hitter Simon Grinberg will dig in. That pitch in the dirt. Duguay certainly making a case to be on the all-defensive team here this weekend. The 1-0 for Mahi. Low once more, and it's 2-0. Got to thank to the cleanup hitter here. You don't want to be too aggressive. Grinberg singled his first time up. He takes another one, so he's way ahead now. 3 balls, no strikes. The 3-0 pitch popped up. The green light on 3-0 for Grinberg. It's going to be a tough play for Grieve out and left, and he's not going to get there as that falls in foul territory. And that's almost a good thing for the Giants, as that would have allowed Pollard to score quite easily. And it would have advanced Jacklin to third base, as Grieve had a long way to run, and he would have had to turn around and fire it quickly to get it in. So Grinberg will have another chance at the plate with 3-1. The Giants will have another chance to make it out somewhere else. That pitch taken upstairs, so Grinberg will end up taking his base anyway. And the bases will now be loaded here for Tyler Henriquez, the shortstop. Great chance for the Panthers to take the lead. Tied at 1 here in the bottom half of the third inning. Mahi's going to take a lap around the rubber here. Calm down a little bit. Great RBI chance here for Henriquez. His first time up, grounded to short. Giants would take that again. First pitch swung on, and Henriquez was behind the heater. 0-1 quickly. Corners the infield playing in. They're going to cut the run at the plate by the looks of it. Double play depth up the middle. That pitch in the dirt, and a great block by Nitschik there. Using the chest to get in front of that one. Pass ball is less than ideal for the Giants. Looking to get out of this jam here. The 1-1. Fouled back and off the broadcast building here. Looked like a nice play from someone underneath us, playing it off the wall. So 1-2, and that's hit to left center, and that looks like it could be trouble. It is going. Center fielder looks up, it's off the wall, and that is trouble. We've got 2 runners at third base for the Panthers, and it'll score Pollard and Jacklin, and an RBI double from Tyler Henriquez, and he missed a home run by a foot. The wind blowing hard inwards, and unfortunately that'll rob him of a home run here, and it would have been a grand slam for Henriquez. And so that'll score 2, and the Panthers take the lead. They jump out in front 3-1. On the play, Grinberg advancing to third, of course. And A.J. Carosas, another power threat digging in here. Takes the first pitch in the dirt, and you got to think they might work around him with Gauthier on deck. That pitch taken for a ball. We got some action down in the Giants bullpen. Some arms starting to get loose here. Number 17, we don't have him on our roster. There's a called strike to Carosas. And it's Ryan Botterill, the designated hitter, getting loose. That ball cut on and fouled to the left side by Carosas, and the count even 2 balls, 2 strikes. A big pitch. The Giants would love to get the second out here. And that's cut on. It's hit to the second baseman, Duguay. Checks the runner at 3 and flips to 1. So the Giants do a good job there. Duguay once again showing his defensive talent. Keeping that runner at third. And Robbie Gauthier will dig in, looking to cash in these 2 runners and not leave them stranded. First pitch to Gauthier. Taken, and that one just missed the outside corner. Got to think Mahi's not going to love that. He can use any help he can get right now, trying to get out of this pickle. That one ripped to center field. And barely having to move is the center fielder, Justin Scott. So the Panthers get 2 here in the bottom half of the third. We'll come back with the 4th inning here on High Button Sports. Top half of the 4th inning getting ready to go here, and the Giants are going to look to get those 3 runs back as they now trail 3-1. Big inning there from the Kitchener Panthers as they nearly bat around. 8 men come to the plate, 3 of them score on 3 hits and 2 walks. That'll bring up Owen Harms, the shortstop. Said his name quite a lot as he fouls the first pitch to the right side. Quickly 0-1. Josiah Stairs out for his 4th inning of work. He's been sharp and very efficient thus far. Takes this one up and away. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. That pitch in there, 1-2. The 1-2 from Stairs. Breaking ball, and ahead of that was Harms as he drills that one a mile onto the track to the right side. Way foul. He was certainly thinking heater there. And the umpire once again having a discussion with this Giants dugout. Having some problems with something going on over there. The 1-2 once more. Taken, and that just missed the inside corner. The Panthers dugout groans as they wanted that one. So Harms doing a good job battling here, fighting away some and Harms swings at the breaking ball, and a great pitch there from Stairs to Phantom. And there's 1 away. Adam Sendin will dig in now, his first time up, caught looking on a pitch in the outside part of the plate. So Stairs, after that first inning double and the error, has not given up a base runner since. It's been 7 up, 7 down. First pitch to Sendin on the inside part of the plate. Salazar was set up outside, so that pitch did not look good to the home plate umpire. Working quickly once more is Stairs. That one catches the outside corner, and that one was a generous strike call for certain. Special shout out to the landscaping crew here at Beasley Field, mowing the infield grass, and it looks very, very professional here. As that pitch inside gets away from Salazar, 2-1. They've been working hard all weekend, maintaining our grounds here. There was a couple puddles behind home plate when we arrived this morning. Those were quickly taken care of with a blowtorch. So thank you to the landscaping crew here for keeping us playing as that pitch is fouled off to the right side. Count draws even, 2 balls, 2 strikes, and some great hustle there again from Crawford Passy. He's on that foul ball like white on rice. Haven't seen hustle better than that all weekend. The 2-2, up and in, and a good battle here, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Stairs takes an extra second, steps off the rubber, ready to fire now. The payoff pitch, just outside, and Sandin will take his base here. And the first base runner since the first inning. Might have had the old broadcaster jinx there by mentioning he was retired the 7 last batters he faced. And Riley Craw, the third baseman, now will dig in. He bounced one to the pitcher in his first at-bat back in the first inning. He'll have Sendin on first. First pitch cut on and fouled back. Crawford Passy on it once more, and a barehanded snag off the mesh. And he's putting together a little bit of a highlight reel just sitting in the dugout. Looks like he might be out of breath after that one, though. 2 out of the last 5 pitches have ended up in foul territory, but he's been on them. That pitch cut on and miss, and a healthy hack there from Craw. Count draws even at 1-1. 0-2, excuse me. Sleeping up here in the broadcast booth. So the 0-2. That's cut on and popped up right behind the mound. Going to be a tough play. Henriquez fields it, goes to second, and that'll be all they get. So a difficult play on a little bloop behind the pitcher's mound, but a good job by Henriquez to flip it onto Poulsen. And that'll go down as a fielder's choice. Craw will take first base. Sendin retired. And Dylan Duguay with one of the nicest plays we've seen so far in the tournament at second base earlier in this one. On the diving stop on the backhand at second base. He's been very busy defensively. And he cuts on the first pitch here, and that's popped up. And the first baseman, Gauthier, is trying to get a read on it, and he doesn't, and that ball drops between himself and Poulsen. We'll see how the scorers score that one. Might have been a catchable ball. Depends on if the official scorer has had his cup of coffee this morning or not. Could be an E3. Could be ruled just a simple foul ball. Stairs taking an extra the middle and off the glove of Stairs. Most of the mitt. So the Giants can't get back on the board here as the side is retired. And we'll come back with the bottom half of the 4th inning here on High Button Sports. Ready for the bottom half of the fourth inning. Mahi back on the mound here for the Giants. Looking to shake off that last inning where the Panthers nearly batted around. 8 men came to the plate. And Ben Salazar, the backstop, will dig in to lead us off. Flew out to right field his last time up, and he swings at the first pitch, hits it to Harms at short. Fields it quickly, taps the mitt, and throws it on to first. And quickly, one pitch, one down. So David Polson will dig in. He started off the inning last time and got the Panthers started with a walk. Later scored on the RBI double hit by Tyler Henricus. Polson digs in. Mahi gets the sign. And that pitch low in the dirt. Mahi's pounded the zone a decent amount here, but when he's missed low. Might be a release point issue. That pitch cut on and missed. A healthy hack from Polson there. He wanted a piece of that one. That pitch outside. 2 balls and a strike to Polson. That one called, striking the inside part of the plate. Close pitch, close pitch. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Delivery from Mahi. That one's up and away, and the count draws full. 3-2. Panthers doing a good job making Mahi work. Raising the pitch count. And the coach for the Giants going to call last batter, so this will be it for Mahi after Polson. Stopping his pitch count. Saving him for later in the weekend. That one's going to miss. So the last batter he faces will be a walk. And Polson will take first base, and we'll have a pitching change here. Botterill will come into the game when we return here on High Button Sports. So Ryan Botterill will take the mound here for the Manitoba Elmwood Giants. He was the designated hitter to start the game, so the Giants forfeit their DH for the rest of the morning. Mahi responsible for the runner on first. His line will finish with 3 1/3. He gave up 2 walks, 4 hits, and 3 earned runs. Poulsen going on the first pitch from Botterill. It's up, and the throw down to second is just not in time. So Poulsen steals a base, and the Panthers continuing to run every opportunity they can as they take advantage of the new pitcher, likely not focusing on the runner in his first pitch of the ball game. And he's now in scoring position for the leadoff hitter, right fielder Will Pollard. And going again. Poulsen's feeling like running here. The legs are feeling good, and it didn't look like Botterill even checked him. Last time up for Pollard, he had a single. Later scored. Poulsen will likely need a minute to catch his breath here as he's tried to take 90 feet the last 2 pitches. Count 1-1. Botterill working much slower than Mahi did on the mound, taking his time. Poulsen's going again. Pitch a breaking ball inside, and there's no contest there from the catcher Zichik, as Poulsen will have his second stolen base on 3 pitches. And that guy has stamina for days, apparently. Ready to run, so Botterill will be back into the windup, and the infield coming in for the Giants. They're looking to cut this 4th run at the plate with just 1 down. Pitch from Botterill. Fastball down. It's now 3-1. So some trouble here for the Giants. You don't want to lose this batter, as you've got 2, 3, 4 coming up behind him. And the pitch from Botterill. Breaking ball, called strike, and we've pushed it full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Pollard back in the box. Botterill gets the sign, hands over his head to the windup. The payoff pitch. Breaking ball just didn't quite come back. So Pollard will take his base for the 2nd time in as many innings. And Blake Jacklin, who had an RBI single his last time up, will look to do just that and drive in that runner from 3rd. Runners on the corners now. You wonder if Pollard will be taking off here from first base. Try and push a 2nd runner into scoring position. Botterill comes set. Didn't even take a peek, and he's gone. Pitch inside, and no contest again from Zichik. So runners on 2nd and 3rd now, and a pair of runners in scoring position for Jacklin. Infield coming back in as the double play is no longer a factor. And the pitch is ripped to the right side. It's a fair ball. That's going to score Poulsen. Pollard getting waved around, and Jacklin is going to stop at first. The throw to the plate is going to be cut by the pitcher Botterill. And so a 2 RBI single for Blake Jacklin. His 3rd RBI of the day. And the Panthers starting to open this one up a little bit. 5-1. Botterill with a tough assignment coming out of the bullpen. Having to deal with base stealing threats right away, and he'll pick off to first here, as clearly the Giants have had enough of the Panthers' base running shenanigans. And the Panthers dugout loves it. They know they're aggressive, and they know they haven't been caught yet this weekend. Another pickoff move, and back in plenty of time was Jacklin. So the Giants clearly worried about the legs on first base now. And the Panthers doing everything they can to draw the pitcher away from focusing on the batter, who is Eric Martin, the center fielder. Runner not going, breaking ball up and out. Big double play situation here for the Giants. You can tell by the body language that they're not loving how this inning is going. The last 2, for that matter. Botterill set, delivers. Fastball fouled off. And the count's even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Martin's had a couple plays in center field today. Relatively routine. Jacqueline's going this time. On a 1-1 count. Pitch cut on and missed. The throw down, not in time. And Jacqueline's going to go to third as that ball tweaks into center field, excuse me. So Jacqueline on the air will advance to third. And once again, the Panthers' aggressiveness on the base path is going to pay off here, as that'll be scored a stolen base and an E2. And so the count 1-2 to Martin at the plate. And we've got a runner on third. He'll try to cash. Botterill back out of the windup. Infield in once again. Cut on and drilled to the gap in left center. And that's going to be trouble as Scott can't get to it. Martin rounding first. He'll head to second. And he will stop there. So an RBI double from Eric Martin. And the Panthers' bats are hot here in these last 2 innings, as the Giants just don't seem to have an answer. It'll bring up Simon Grinberg, who's walked and singled so far. Giants have not been able to get him out. For the Giants coming off a loss yesterday, this is a crucial game for them. And the offense is going to need to help them out as they trail 6-1 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Botterill delivers that one down and in. Tried to put a little too much on that one, I believe. One and 0. Martin on second base. Botterill comes set. Delivers. Fastball cut to the right side and on the foul side of the first base bag. So we'll do it over again. As the tall lefty digs back into the box. Botterill needs an out here. Gets his sign, comes set. Delivers that one in the dirt this time. Count moves to 2 balls, 1 strike. Some more action down in the Giants bullpen. As that pitch foul tipped into the catcher's glove. 2 balls and 2 strikes. That pitch hit well inside as Grinberg ducks out of the way. So the count runs full now for Grinberg. Martin on second. Big pitch here. The payoff. Cut on and missed. It's in the dirt. Grinberg not going to run to first base, and so that's a big second out for the Giants. They get the strikeout they wanted. And Tyler Henricus, who was the hero in the last inning with the 2 RBI double, will dig in as he missed the home run by not even a foot. The wind robbed him of a grand slam in his last plate appearance. So we've received word from the High Button Sports crew here. Our eyes in the sky. It's Donovan Collier warming up for the Giants in the bullpen. There's a pitch in the dirt. Good block by Zichik behind the plate. He's had a few of those today. Good defensive catcher. There's a called strike over the outside part of the plate. And 1-1 count. That one way upstairs. A little bit of chin music for Henriquez. He ducks out of the way of that one. Saves himself a trip to the dentist. Count moves to 2-1. Botterill comes set, looking to get out of the inning. Delivers a good pitch on the outside part of the plate, 2-2. Giants looking to stop the bleeding here and get back on offense and get something going against Josiah Stairs, who has held them to just about nothing since the first inning. Just giving up the 1 hit and 1 walk thus far. It's been excellent. Botterill setting. Barely a pause called. Strike 3 on the inside part of the plate. Henriquez didn't like it, but that will retire the side. So a backwards K to end the inning, but the Panthers get 3 more runs and extend their lead to 5. We'll be back with the top half of the 5th inning here on iButton Sports. Back here for the top half of the 5th inning. Josiah Stairs back on the rubber, and why not? He's been excellent today. As the catcher, Owen Nachik will dig in and rip this one foul to the right side. Giants continuing to be aggressive at the plate. They're looking to get anything going here, as they are in a big hole, looking to claw back. This one ripped once again to the right side. Also fouls. It gets over the Giants' bullpen. So an 0-2 hole here for the Giants' backstop. Called strike. Oh, no. The umpire flinched on that one. He was going to ring him up, decided against him. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. The Panthers dugout to let him have it. Saw the arm go there from the ump, and that one fouled off. And look out, Jeff! That one takes the umbrella above our cameraman Jeff's head. And that was just about a trip to the dentist for Jeff. Avoided our camera as well, thank goodness. That pitch catches him on the inside of the foot, and so he will take a base, and that's just what the Giants needed. Any way you can. The free 90. And here comes Caden Seawack, the right fielder. Taking some signs from the third base coach, and you wonder if they will send Nychik from first base to get anything going, although you've got a lefty on the mound. You've got to be wary of the pickoff move. Lots of room down the third baseline. Potential bunt situation. The delivery, cut on and missed, and there's no bunt there. Seawack swinging away. Stairs checking his runner, not going. Pitch cut on and missed again. Behind the heater, 2 in a row. And you wonder if you blow another one right by him if you're Josiah Stairs here. 0-2, Stairs moving quickly as he has all morning, and that one just fouled off. A good job to fight that one away from Siwak. Staying alive at the plate. Count remains 0-2. That one fouled off as well. Putting up a good fight at the plate here, Siwak. Stairs coming set. Delivers that one and swung on and missed. So a big strikeout there for Josiah Stairs. That'll be his 5th of the ball game. And now the pitcher, Ryan Botterill, will come to the plate. Popped out to the third baseman in foul ground. His last time up. Pickoff moved to first. Nychik not fooled. Stairs will come set, and this time he's going to the plate. That one fouled off the foot of the umpire. That's why he wears the protective equipment back there. Oh, 1 as Stairs continues to work ahead in the count here, as he has all morning. That one inside. Botterill gets out of the way. 1-1, a good running count here. Not sure about Nychik's speed on first. He's not going. And that pitch ripped to the right side, moving out. And we'll turn over to the top of the order here, Justin Scott, as the only hit today for the Giants, and it was the very first at-bat of the ball game in the top half of the first inning. Since then, it has been nothing. That one gets away. Stairs missed well outside. Nychik will take second easily. Salazar will go pick it up on the track. Stairs loses grip on that one. Hasn't happened often here this morning. Coming set now. Stairs delivers. That's cut onto the left side and just foul, and that might have scored a run had it been fair. 3 feet to the right, and there goes Crawford Passy doing a wind sprint down the left side warning track. Not slowing down whatsoever. And we'll see if he runs it back. No, he says he's not going to do that. He's out of gas. Here's the pitch, and that one's taken upstairs to Scott. Two and 1 the count. Ball just outside. It was close for Stairs. So Scott's worked ahead in the count now. Good hitters count 3 and 1. He's got Easton Grieve on deck. This one inside. So Scott will take his base. Second base runner of the inning for the Giants. And they're looking for a bit of a 2-out rally here as Easton Grieve will dig in with runners on first and second. Stairs looking to work out of a rare jam for him today, and the first pitch breaking ball fouled off. Grieve was sitting on the fastball. That fooled him. So the 0-1 pitch here from Stairs. That one hit him. Apparently that looked like it was over the plate and caught a piece of the batter Grieve. according to the home plate umpire. So he will take his base. From up in the broadcast booth, that looked like it just hit the catcher's mask, but that's why we're up here and not wearing the umpire uniform. So the bases will be loaded here for the 3-hole hitter, Owen Harms. And we will see if the Giants can cash in some runs here. They trail by 5. So some runs here are very, very crucial, almost necessary at this point in the ball game here in the 5th inning. This is the first real jam that Stairs has been in all morning. First pitch, and that hits him, and that is the 3rd hit batsman of the inning for Stairs. And so that's going to draw the pitching coach to the mound. The 2nd hit batter in a row from Stairs, and that'll score a run as Nychik will get the free pass to come across home plate, and quickly out to the bullpen goes Tyler Call, as he will get loose in a hurry here, as it appears Stairs has lost a bit of the command. He's been sharp all morning, but can't seem to get out of this jam here. Umpire will head out and stop this meeting on the mound. As situation for the Panthers here is the tying run is at the plate, and it's your cleanup hitter, Adam Sendin. We'll see if he's got a flair for the dramatic. We're ready to go here. That pitch down and out. Giants dugout starting to come back to life. In the last inning, their body language looked almost defeated. But all it takes is a little bit of help here, and you can get back into the game. That pitch called strike, and I don't know about that one, folks. That was awfully out there. The 1-1 working quickly, and it's popped up. And the Panthers looking to get out of this as Poulsen's underneath it. He makes the catch, and so the Panthers get out of the jam with just giving up 1 run. So they leave the bases loaded after 3 hit by pitches and a walk, but they do get 1 back as they still trail to the Kitchener Panthers 6-2. Ready for the bottom half of the 5th inning. E.J. Carosis leading off as he checks his swing, but it's a called strike regardless. Panthers looking to add on to their lead, 6-2. Got out of a bases-loaded jam in the top half of the inning. That pitch taken low. We're even at 1-1. Botterill to the windup, out for his 2nd inning work. That one's ripped to the right side, and Duguay, oh, this one hops on him. He spins, fires, and still makes the play. And Dylan Duguay continues a defensive clinic at second base there, as even when he looks like he's going to make an error, he still recovers, spins, and fires. And he's looking for the gold glove of the tournament here. And there's 1 away. Took that one flush off the chest. Couldn't have felt nice on the sternum. But a great recovery. Gets the out for his pitcher, Botterill. Botterill delivers the first pitch ball. There's Robbie Gauthier, the left-handed hitting DH. He's ready to take his cuts. So far today for Gauthier, a pop out to the shortstop and a fly ball to center. As he takes that one, called strike in the inner part of the plate. Breeze continuing to flow. It's a great temperature for baseball here this morning. And the 1-1 called in the outside part of the plate that time. Gauthier's down behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This call continues to warm up quickly in the bullpen. You got to think that'll be the end of the morning for Stairs. That ball ripped to the right side but fell. The 1-2 to Gauthier. Popped up behind third base, and out goes the left fielder into foul ground and makes the catch. A nice play by Easton Grieve there. And 2 down. Ben Salazar dig in. As the 6, 7, 8 hitters are the only hitters on this Panthers roster not to reach base so far today. Carosis, Gauthier, and Salazar. Salazar flew out to right field and grounded out to the shortstop so far today. Breaking ball taken up and in. 1 ball. No more action in the Giants bullpen. Botterill working much quicker here in the 5th than he was in the 4th. And there's a big cut and a miss on a pitch out there by Salazar. So the count draws even, 1 ball and a strike. Swing, and that one's hit to right center field. Scott's after it. He'll be called off by the right fielder, Seawack, and the side is retired. So 3 up, 3 down for Botterill here in this half of the inning. And it looks like it will be Tyler Call coming out of the bullpen as he trots in. We will be back with the top half of the 6th inning here on High Button Sports. Getting ready here for the top of the 6th inning. We'd like to take a moment to thank our feature sponsor for today's game, Kent Rogers, once more. And we have a pitching change to announce for the Panthers. I've been informed it's Kale, not Call. Tyler Kale in to pitch, the home run derby participant for Kitchener. So he can do it all here. Attempted to break a bat over his knee in the game yesterday. Certainly been entertaining to watch thus far. And that'll close the book on Josiah Stairs, who went 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, 1 walk, unfortunately 3 hit batsmen. 1 hit, 2 runs, but just 1 of them earned. So an excellent outing for Josiah Stairs today. He'll turn it over to the bullpen to see if they can close this one out with a 4-run lead. And Kale's first pitch of the ballgame called for a strike on the outside part of the plate. As leading off will be the third baseman Riley Craw for the Giants. Giants yet to go to their bench here in either of the games we've covered so far. So that pitch taken outside, 1-1. Used the same 9 guys with the exception of a pitching change yesterday. That pitch hit to the right side, and that's going to drop for a single. So Craw is aboard. And for the first time since the first inning, the Giants have a leadoff hitter on with a single. Just their second hit of the ball game. And Dylan Duguay, the vacuum cleaner at second base, looking like a young Matt Duguay here at Beasley Field. Bringing in every ball within his vicinity. Matt Duguay, of course, the former Dartmouth Dry second baseman. And Duguay will take a pitch high. Ball 1. Kale comes set. Checks the runner first, not going, and that one's up and in. Duguay so far today caught looking in the second inning, and then in the fourth, grounded out to the pitcher. That one taken up and in as well, so he's quickly ahead in the count 3-0, and you got to think the red light is on for a team who have struggled to get base runners thus far in the tournament. And the 3-0 taken for a strike at the letters. So Kale's found the zone again. We'll see if he can battle all the way back. Lots of encouragement from the third base coach there. Kale pitches that one inside as well. So we're going to have back-to-back base runners here for the... And here comes the catcher, Owen Nychik. And Crawford Passy, who seems to be done foul ball duty, is headed towards the Panthers bullpen. We saw him pitch yesterday. He closed out the ball game against the Marlins very efficiently. He certainly kept his pitch count low enough to come in this morning. Southpaw. That pitch taken upstairs. Just missed. So Kale's got to find the zone here. You don't want to let the Giants back into this ball game. That one down and outside, 2-0, and the Giants dugout starting to come once again back to life. We're seeing some teams for the next game. The Metro Marlins have showed up. They're going to take it all in from the bleachers on the third base side, taking on the Dartmouth Renegades next here on High Button Sports at Beasley Field. Matt Duguay will have the call on that one. That pitch inside for the second batter in a row. It's 3-0, and the Giants dugout is roaring. Kale's going to have to look for the get-me-over fastball here. And he gets it. There's a called strike, so he'll have to climb back. With 2 on, nobody out here. Trying to work out of trouble. Panthers have shown they know how to turn a double play quite efficiently. Be a great time for one. And that one's ripped to the left side, headed towards the bullpen, and a great catch by the bullpen catcher out there. Unfortunately, that won't count as an out. Instead, it'll be just a strike, and the count has gone 3-2. So Kale has come all the way back from 3-0. And Nychik looking to get on any way he can here. The pitch, called ball 4 as it's inside. The catcher Salazar wanted it, but instead it'll be a second walk in a row, and the bases will be loaded for the second time in this ball game for the Giants. And Salazar will pop out and have a meeting with his pitcher and try and settle him down a little bit. So the umpire comes out, breaks up the mound meeting. You can see Ben Salazar wiping his face with the rag there, keeping the sweat out of his eyes behind the plate. And there's a great chance to score some runs here as Caden Seawack, representing the tying run, will step into the batter's box. 0 for 2 today with a fly out to center and a strikeout. Kale back out of the windup, gets over the fastball there, and he gets ahead of the batter, much to the delight of the Panthers dugout and their fans down the third base line, The 0-1. Swung on and missed by Seawack. He's behind the heater. So Kale looking much more comfortable here out of the windup than he was in the stretch, as he gets 2 quick strikes and definitely a strikeout situation. And that one bounced back to the pitcher. Kale goes to home to get one, and they'll throw on to first. Ball is dropped, and so they'll only get the 1 out, as Gauthier couldn't quite squeeze that, but Kale cuts the run at the plate, making a smart decision, and they'll be 1 away. That'll go down as a fielder's choice with an E3. And here comes Ryan Botterill, who will try and help himself out here on the mound. Left-handed batter has the bases loaded with 1 away. So a double play situation again here for the Panthers. Looking to get out of another jam, back-to-back innings. Pitch called, strike on the outside part of the plate. Kale ahead quickly. That pitch taken for a ball on the outside part of the plate. Count 1-1. The 1-1 pitch cut on and missed by Botterill. He's behind the fastball. So Kale seems to put a little more velocity on here the last 2 batters. We'll see Botterill choking up a little bit on the bat, trying to get this ball in play any way he can. Breaking ball, and that's ripped to the right side for a base hit. That's going to score 1. The second runner being held up at third base. So Duguay in to score, and the Giants get 1, and showing some signs of life here on the RBI single from Ryan Botterill. That'll turn things over to the top of the order here. Justin Scott, he's 1 for 2 with a double and a walk so far. Arguably been the Giants' best hitter so far this weekend. And we'll see what he can do. He represents the go-ahead run, as the bases are still loaded. Botterill on first, Seawack at second, and Nychik on third. 6-3 the score. The Panthers in the lead. Pitch from Kale. Cut on and missed by Scott. A healthy swing there for sure. Still just 1 away. Scott's a speed threat. Going to be very tough to turn 2 on him. The 0-1. Cut on and fouled back between the legs of the umpire. Right through the 5-hole. Easily the best inning the Giants have had offensively thus far today. And the count 0-2. Scott behind. The 0-2. Taken down and inside. He'll have another chance here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Breaking ball didn't quite come down far enough. 2-2. And the Giants dugout is getting even louder here. And this is a big pitch and a big batter for Kale. You've got Easton Grieve on deck. Breaking ball, that's cut to the left side, and there's a hole. That's going to score Nychik with ease. And they'll have to hold the runner at third as well, so the bases will remain loaded, but the Giants slowly starting to crawl back here as the deficit is just 2, and that's going to bring out the coach for the Panthers. It looks like we're going to have a pitching change, as Justin Scott with an RBI single. And it will indeed be a pitching change as Crawford Passey's ready to make the run in from the bullpen. Although he hasn't taken the ball yet from Kale on the mound. Passey's waiting for the signal. The gate is open. And he's not going to take him out. He's going to leave Cale in the ball game as the gate shuts. Passey was ready to come in, but he's going to try and let Cale work out of this one. You've got the tying run on second base now, and Ryan Botterill. Seawack at third, and Justin Scott, who just had the RBI single, on first base. Still just one away. Easton Grieve will come in with the bases loaded. Go ahead, run on first, tying run on second. A big spot here for Cale. First pitch cut on, and that's headed towards the batting cages on our left-hand side. So Cale's ahead with a strike here. The 0-1 to Grieve. Cut on, and that's hit to center field. It's going to be a tough play. It's going to fall. And Seawack coming hard to the plate, and he slides in safely. He had to wait and see if that ball was going to be caught, and it wasn't, as it was a bloop single. So an RBI single for Grieve, and that is going to single the end of the morning for Cale, who didn't give up a lot of hard contact, but unfortunately only able to get the one out of relief. And Crawford Passey now will come into the game. The score 6-5. We'll be back here on High Button Sports. Crawford Passey on out of the bullpen, coming into very, very tough spot with just one away. Panthers lead was 6-1. It's now only 6-5, and he's got to face Owen Harms, who has been a X-factor for the Giants thus far in the tournament. The bases are loaded. You've got Botterill on third, Scott on second, Grieve on first. First pitch taken low. It's ball. The Giants clawing all the way back from 6-1, a 5-run deficit. That's tough to do. It's tough not to get down, especially after falling in their first game of the tournament yesterday. So that pitch is taken outside. Can be somewhat demoralizing, thinking you are down and out, but excellent show of heart here from this Manitoba team. So the count 2-0. Passey with that high leg kick. Delivers that one. That one's ripped towards the gap, and that's going to be trouble as it gets down. Botterill scores. Coming around is Scott. He's got speed, and at second is Harms, and that is a 2 RBI double, and just like that, Manitoba has taken the lead. A extreme turn of events here, and a 2 RBI double from Owen Harms, who continues to be a problem for opposing pitching here. And something I didn't think that we would see. Still just one away. Runners on second and third for the cleanup hitter, Senden. And the Panthers somewhat in shock here as that pitch popped up. And it's going to be a tough play in foul ground. Second baseman Paulson's under it, and he'll make it, and he'll spin. But that'll hold the runner at third base. So a big out there for the Panthers, looking to limit the damage to just 5. And the second time today, Sendon has popped out to the second baseman, albeit probably the first baseman's ball there. And Riley Craw will step up for the second time this inning. He had a single to lead us off here and start the rally. As the Giants have officially batted around. Crawford Passy with the pitch. That one taken upstairs and away. Making it awful difficult here on my scorebook. Running out of space to put players. A big offensive outburst here for the Giants. They've been waiting for it all day. And they finally get it here in the 6th inning. That pitch well outside, 2-0. Craw had a single, a walk from Duguay, a walk from Nychik, fielder's choice and an error for Seawack, RBI single for Botterill, RBI single for Scott, RBI single for Grieve. As that ball is taken in the dirt, 3-0. 2 RBI double for Harms. And then Sendon just popped out to the second baseman. And that has been our inning to this point. Pitch from Passy, called strike as Craw was on his way to first base. One of the Panthers players asked him, "Where are you going?" The answer is back in the box. 3 balls and a strike. Passy looking to claw back. Base is open at first. And that one popped up behind second base. Coming in is Martin. And he'll make the catch. So a massive inning for the Manitoba Elmwood Giants as they come back and take the lead with 5 runs here in the top half of the 6th inning. We'll be back here for the bottom half of the 6th, and we'll see what the Panthers have for an answer on High Button Sports. Ready here for the bottom half of the 6th inning, where something we didn't foresee, the Kitchener Panthers are going to have to play from behind here. And they'll have David Paulson leading them off, 2 walks and 3 stolen bases so far. Scored 2 runs. He'll take the first pitch up and away. Ryan Botterill back on the mound for the Giants. He came in trailing by 5. He's now in line for the win as it stands right now. That pitch ripped to left center. Back goes Scott. He's got wheels, and he can't quite reach that one. It's down 1 hop off the fence. So Paulson continues his great weekend. And the Panthers are in business with a leadoff double. So an offensive barrage here for both sides in the 6th inning. And we'll turn it over to the top of the order, Will Pollard. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Third base coach puts the arm guard for Paulson on his arm. Exactly. You never know when you're going to get a line drive. You can fire that arm up there and block it. Botterill lifts that leg, pauses, and a swing and a miss by Pollard. Breaking ball fooled him there. Wouldn't have caught that one with a oar, as they say. Botterill has settled in. He had a tough start as he makes the slight pickoff move to second base, much to the delight of the Panthers. Lots of noise coming down that third baseline. Botterill pauses for a sec, delivers the pitch. And that's a ball taken low by Pollard. Home plate awful dirty up there. Could use a brush, if I do say so myself. And the count now 1-1. That pitch cut on the left side, and it's just foul. So Pollard would have had extra bases and an RBI for sure there. But it just lands in foul territory. Called by our third base umpire, who's now asking for time. And the ball boy, wearing gray pants with the white jersey, is going to be on that one. Botterill comes set. Lifts his leg, pauses. And that one's ripped to the left center gap, and that's going to be trouble as well. Scott's not going to get that one, and it is gone! A home run for the leadoff hitter, Will Pollard, as that one just kept carrying. And he will round the bases, and the Panthers have regained the lead. What an inning here, folks. What a ball game. Will Pollard with a 2-run shot to put the Panthers back in front. Massive celebration from the Panthers. The only 2 home runs we've seen have been from this roster, as he'll put the pink fedora on. And suddenly the life has gone back into their side of the dugout. Blake Jacklin will dig in now. He's had himself a day. He's got 3 RBIs, 2 for 3, and he drops down a bunt down the third base side, but that's going to be foul. And what happened here is and they're saying he was outside the box, so the umpire is going to call him out on that bunt attempt. And we're going to have a discussion here with the third base coach. Obviously to no avail, as Jacklin sent back to the third base dugout, and we're going to score that one umpire unassisted. The old UU in the scorebook. And Eric Martin, the center fielder, the tall center fielder, will dig in. He has a walk and a RBI double so far. Also grounded out to the second baseman, Duguay, as has pretty much everyone in this tournament. He'll take the first pitch low for a ball. So what a ball game. 8-7 here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Martin rips one to the right side, and a nice play by the first baseman for the Giants. Flipped on to Botterill, and they will get the out on the 3-1. Very nice play by Sendin at first base, sliding to make that stop. 2 away for the designated hitter, Grinberg. Botterill out of the windup, delivers the pitch, and that one's ripped to right field, and that one's got a chance. Back at the track, looking up is Seawack, and he drops the ball out of the glove. Just about made the catch over his shoulder at the wall, but Grinberg will have himself a double, and he missed a home run by a foot. So the Panthers showing off the power in their bats here in this inning. And some more trouble here is Henriquez, who missed a home run by a foot back in the 3rd inning. He will dig in. So some hard hit balls here from the Kitchener Panthers. And they could use the insurance run, as we now see the Giants' offense is capable of doing some damage here. And they will have the sticks in the top half of the 7th. Botterill gets the sign. Some action down in the Giants' bullpen. Showing bunt, pulls back, and that's a ball. And check down to first to see if he pulled back in time, and he did. So it will be a ball 1. Henriquez 1 for 3 with the backwards K, caught looking back in the 4th inning, which is one of the 2 big innings for the Panthers. The 1-0 taken for a strike, and that's a beauty. So a couple of crooked numbers on the scoreboard down the right field here at Beasley. And we're having some fun here at the U22 National Championship. The 1-1. Cut on, and the umpire rules that he went. Henriquez wants him to ask for help. And I will say, as does the whole High Button Sports crew here, he went around. No doubt about that one. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two away. Botterill looking for the punch out to retire the side. And he gets it. But not before the Panthers have a 2-run blast from Will Pollard. They strand a runner at second, but they have taken the lead back after being up 6-1, falling behind 7-6. They now lead 8-7, and Crawford Passy will come out and try to close the deal here in this game, brought to you by Kent Rogers on High Button Sports. We are ready here for the top of the 7th inning. And it'll be Dylan Duguay, the guy who's been the busiest in the field, looking to start things off for the Giants here, facing Crawford Passy. The Giants trailing by 1 again after taking the lead. Of course, the 2-run bomb from Pollard in the bottom of the 6th. As Duguay has a look at that one for ball 1. Crawford Passy on the rubber, looking to close out his win, and that one's ripped to the left side. That is foul off the warning track. We thank you for tuning in here on High Button Sports. You've seen, obviously, a doozy of a ball game. We'd appreciate it if you subscribe to this channel for podcasts, live streams, and then follow our social media handles, Twitter, Instagram, for lots of updates for sports, mic'd up videos. Recently, of course, had Nathan McKinnon on. As Passy delivers that pitch up and in. Count 2-1 in Dugay's favor. Duguay had a walk and scored his last time up. Grounded out to the pitcher and caught looking earlier in the game before that. But has saved several runs at second base. That pitch well outside and in the dirt. The Giants appreciative of that one. 3-1 for Duguay. If he can get on base, anything can happen here. We've seen it all weekend. We've seen it in our entire lifetime of baseball. It's the beauty of the game and how quickly it can change. This pitch ripped to left field, and that's going to be trouble if it stays fair, but no. We have seen lots of balls be pulled just foul down that third baseline. And the count will push full. So we have quite the battle here in top of the 7th, a big spot. Giants looking to get the leadoff guy on and start the rally. The 3-2, and that's cut on, and that's hit to right field. Duguay slams the bat in frustration, and that is caught by the right fielder, Pollard. One big out for the Panthers. That'll bring up the catcher, Owen Nychuk. Hit by a pitch and a walk, scored on both of those, as well as a fly out to the center fielder, Martin, back in the 2nd inning. As the Giants down to their final 2 outs now. Passy with the delivery and the high leg kick. That one's hit to the left side and through the hole. So Nychik is aboard. And the Giants are cooking. Lots of slamming going on in that dugout. Lots of noise coming out of it. And here's Caden Seawack. 0 for 3 today with a strikeout. He did score as he reached base on a fielder's choice and an error on the first baseman. And it appears we're going to have a pinch runner here as Nychik's going to come out of the ball game. To a round of applause as we are going to have Darnell Wyke come in for the Giants. Of course, representing the tying run, you need some speed on first base. Passy gets the sign here. Not going as a runner, but that ball gets away. You got to think Passy might have been thinking a little too much about Wyke on first base. So he will move on to second. And now the tying run in scoring position after the wild pitch. Down in the bullpen for Kitchener, we have some action as Teddy Brimblecombe. We saw him getting loose earlier in the ball game. It appears he's going to get ready as well in case they need him. But obviously they'd like to get out of this with Passy. Slide step there from Passy, and the pitch misses outside. Two 2-0 the count. Passy takes a long look at Wyke on second. He's not going. And that one's fouled back. 2 balls and a strike. Two and one and a big at-bat here. Top of the 7th inning. Pitch cut on. It's hit to left center. Martin's going to have a read on it. We'll see if they send Wyke from second. Martin gets it. Wyke's going. No, he decides against it as the throw is a solid one from Martin. So a big second out for the Panthers, and that'll bring up Ryan Botterill. Botterill has pitched 3 2/3 here today, and he is the Giants' last hope in this ball game. And we'll see if he can help himself and his team out with a clutch base hit here. Passy delivers. That one called strike on the outside part of the plate. The atmosphere building here from both sides of the field, as the fans have been treated to a great ball game. That ball ripped towards the gap. It's going to be trouble, and a diving catch to end the ball game. What a grab by Blake Jacklin in left field. And the Panthers hold on. If that fell down, Wyke was scoring, and that would have tied the game. But a walk-off diving catch from Blake Jacklin, who has had a great weekend so far, and the Kitchener Panthers will take this one in a back-and-forth doozy of a ball game. The final score, 8-7. We'll be right back with the player of the games here for both teams as the Panthers defeat the Giants 8-7 here on High Button Sports. All set here for the player of the game presentations for both teams. Lots of options here as both teams fought hard right until the end as the final out. A diving catch that saved the tying run from scoring. We had home runs. We had a 5-run inning from the Giants when they look all but defeated. Certainly a contender for game of the weekend, and we hope to see plenty more of that. So we await the announcement here from our scorer's booth, as we thank our game sponsor once again, Kent Rogers. And Owen Harms, the smooth fielding shortstop, will get it. He had a great day at the plate, 2 RBIs, reached base 3 times, and a couple of nice defensive efforts at shortstop, as he had yesterday as well. So certainly deserving of that award. Could have gone to multiple players in the Giants. And for Kitchener, it's going to go to the starting pitcher, Josiah Stairs, who pitched 5 innings of 1-hit ball. And you got to think even one more run would have changed this ball game completely for the Panthers, but he kept the Giants' bats silent. So that'll do it here for game number 1 of day 2 at the U22 Baseball Canada Nationals. On behalf of the High Button Sports crew, I'm Aiden Robertson. We thank you for tuning in. We invite you to join us for the next game at 1 o'clock between the Dartmouth Renegades and the Metro Marlins. Thank you, and signing off.